how do you reach your weight loss goals with keto? So maybe you're just starting and you haven't lost a lot of weight. Maybe it's just kind of a byproduct of all the stress going on in the world right now, and you're just struggling to lose weight with keto. I've had many people say, hey, I've gained weight. So how do I get back into that weight loss mode? So let's talk a little bit about that. So the way I started keto and how you followed me is I issued myself a personal 30-day challenge. I said, and going into keto, I was quite a skeptic. And so this is the model that I followed, and this is a model that I teach many of my clients who are struggling with these things, maybe feeling a little skeptical and sure about eating this much fat. So think about it this way. You can do anything for 30 days. And that's what you're going to commit to, is doing keto in a strict manner, no cheating, no going off keto for anything else for 30 days. So the first thing is to pick a 30-day window when this is realistic.
Or pick it when it's not realistic. Some of the most amazing transformations in my life have happened when it was not convenient. And I'm thinking of school or army or getting married. You know, a lot of times things aren't convenient, but sometimes the novelty of doing it during a difficult time can bring focus to the thing.
So you've got to decide which type of person you are and if you're going to rise to the challenge. So this requires you to take ownership of the process. So you look at the calendar, you choose the 30 days, and then you prepare. So there's all kinds of resources that we've developed for you, and I'm going to show you these real quick for those of you on video. So we have 30-day keto planner spiral bound, which you can find on our website at wholebodyliving.com/planner. 3 different cover designs here. And then on Amazon, we have some cat covers, and we have a really pretty flower cover available. These are not spiral bound. So if you're not a spiral bound plan, you can go with this. A lot of people like to get this black and white cat one and color it in. So that's kind of a fun thing to do. So get the planner. Inside the planner, you're going to find really everything you need to know to get started. It's got handy food lists. It's got a place to write down your macros, a place to do some journaling and reflection, and 30 daily pages for you to log and track everything. So yes, this is a 30-day challenge. So for 30 days, you're going to challenge yourself to do something hard or uncomfortable. And you can do this whether you've been on keto for years or you're just getting started. You can challenge yourself to go to the next level, whatever that level might be for you. So you've picked the dates, you've made a commitment, you've taken ownership. So what's next?
Get involved in the community. So spend some time learning something new every single day. We have, we have programs, 7-Day Keto Challenge. There's a ton of really fantastic podcasts out there, not just about keto, but about everything from paleo to carnivore to low carb to I only want to eat air for 30 days. There's just so much good stuff out there right now today from a lot of people in the low carb space that you can easily fill up 30 days with new knowledge. Everything from Jeff Volek to Steve Finney to Jason Fung to Ken Berry.
So why does this matter?
Because
when you're trying to implement lifestyle change, your brain's going to start fighting against you. Well, wait, maybe this isn't healthy. Well, wait, this news article pops up.
Yeah.
With, some explosive headline. And you're like, oh, I'm not.
What, a year ago it was keto crotch. There's somebody wrote an article, and then every major newspaper and everybody picked it up, and it was showing up on everybody's news feed about if you ate keto, you were going to have a smelly crotch.
Keto became too
That was a
popular.
thing.
Somebody wants an article to go viral. So, clickbait headlines, all these things can work against you. But if you are arming yourself, you think about just like putting armor on, of educating yourself and getting information and getting involved. And I'm not talking about getting information just from like people like us. I'm talking about getting, like, following podcasts, learning from medical doctors, learning from researchers, PhDs, people who are really active proponents and spokespeople for the keto diet. So just surrounding yourself with information will help your brain start to understand what's happening in your body. So one way you can do this is just to search for answers.
Absolutely.
All right, so get moving. Getting moving is really important. So how many of you have a desk job? You're pretty much sitting all day. Type yes in the comments if you're just sitting most of the day. So if you have a desk job or you're not really out and about, an hour a day of walking, bicycling, rowing, anything that is going to make your heart work, get your blood flow moving, right? This is so important to support our lymphatic system, to make sure that we're not being stagnant, because our bodies were made to move. So if you find yourself sitting at a desk all day, go out for 10 minutes in the morning and get a walk in. Take a break. You can split it up. You can split it up into 6 10-minute segments throughout the day. Mid-morning. Maybe at lunch you go 20 minutes. Mid-afternoon, and maybe you do 20 minutes in the evening. But just light walking, you can get on a phone call. This is actually a great time to listen to a podcast or to listen to an Audible book about keto. So getting moving, and then
start strength training.
After the first few weeks.
Yeah. So just start exploring and pushing boundaries and
doing something new.
Yeah.
And as you're exercising, think about exercising to improve your health. So if you can get outside, if at all possible, getting the sunshine on your skin, getting the vitamin D, there's something magical about being out in nature. It's like we were designed for it.
Yeah.
Right? So getting outside and thinking about, not I'm exercising to lose weight, not, oh, I have to do this, I hate doing this, I hate getting sweaty, I hate working out. When you get that monologue going on in your head, things that you throw hate at quickly die. So if you really want to get healthy, you've got to stop throwing hate at that thing that makes you healthy. So think about, oh, how strong and powerful my legs are that they can carry me and do this walk. There are so many people in the world who don't have that privilege. They don't have function of their legs. They don't have the balance. They don't have the ability to do that. And maybe that's you. So maybe if you're doing like an arm, they have the arm bicycles, right? You're doing that, you think about how strong my arms are, how strong my upper body is. So thinking, when you hear a negative thought, reframing that into a positive thought. Your brain doesn't know life from fact. You can see this in action. Have you ever watched a movie, a sad movie, and cried? Well, that's because your brain doesn't know it's not true. You see this with teenagers. You have to go, it's okay, it's not real. And you have to remind them it isn't real, because movies these days, wow, they just like tug you in, right? Like our teenagers just got done watching Avatar, right? And they were just like sobbing.
Not Avatar, not what you think.
Well, it's something. It's something Avatar. Yeah. So think about that. So then hydration.
Yeah, and this one's really simple but often overlooked. So making sure you're getting enough water and enough electrolytes to support your body's needs.
And then sleep quality. We have a fantastic video from last week up on the channel about how to improve your sleep quality. So make sure you go and take a look at that, because sleep quality is so critical to health, to weight loss. It's just super critical. So before we wrap this up, I want to kind of circle back around to macros, and we're going to get a little bit more in depth when we talk about how much and what to eat on keto. But for the very best results, start with 20 grams of net carbs. Then 70% of your calories from fat and the rest protein. So that's just a quick and easy, quick and dirty method to figure out your macros.